Guys. Hey, man, I'm coming up with some very hot news here. Guys, if you have a fire extinguisher, I am now telling you and I'm commissioning you now. Please fly to the best of your ability to Pretoria High Court. Go try and find the court where they say the case of Senzo is happening. That court, guys, is burning, and the man responsible for burning that court, that man goes by the surname of Mngomezulu. We respectfully call him Advocate Mngomezulu. Guys, I'm saying, please, Putumani, Pretoria is burning. That man, he's taking everything and putting it upside down. And yeah. Guys, please, Sergeant Mukhola is being exposed big time. Gininda, that they did some shenanigans. They did not investigate the right way. They were diverting the investigation towards a wrong point. All because of Mngomezulu banning the court. That's why I'm saying, guys, if you have fire extinguishers, I'm telling you, Kushubile Pretoria, someone even has a flu. If you think I'm joking, someone has a flu because that court is burning. Tables are being turned upside down because of the man called Advocate Mngomezulu. Hey, I tried to stop this man. I saw that I couldn't. So I had to drive back home because I saw that I couldn't stop the man. The man is on fire. And, if you come closer to distract him, he's going to burn you. That's what I've seen today. Mngomezulu is unstoppable today. So I saw that because maybe I couldn't stop him because I did not have fire extinguishers. So that's why I'm asking, guys. I'm saying, if you've got fire extinguishers, please, as of now, when you hear this video, rush to Pretoria and put as many fire extinguishers as possible because this man is going to burn Mohola alive, Gininda alive. You know what I'm saying? Hi. What is happening there? Oh, yeah, but before we get there, I put it to you that you do the following. If you are not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Come on, good people, because to subscribe it is free, to like the video it is free, to comment in the comment section below it is free of charge, to click the notification bell it is free of charge, to share this video it is free of charge, to watch this video until the end it is free of charge. Also, good people, come on, to watch the ads it's free of charge, and that's how you financially contribute to this YouTube channel. Speaking about financially contribution to the channel, you can become a member of this YouTube channel from as little as 20 Rand a month. You can also use the super thanks button. In case you don't want to do that, guys, there is a way where you can use my media company banking details to donate to the channel, and you know what I'm saying, we'll bring you more, and also guys want to buy more equipment. So the power is in your hands. Please do the honorable thing as we proceed. Okay. Did you obtain a statement from Sfiso Meyewa Mokhola? No, my lord. Mngomezulu, did you obtain a statement from Mandi Samkize Mokhola? No, my lord. Mngomezulu, did you obtain a statement from Mr. Hlope, Meyewa's brother, Mngomezulu? No, my lord. Remember, these people had an information. The information was that they received a call. The call saying that Senzo has been shot, and you know that information. They received that crucial information. If you were interested in bringing justice to the Meyewa family, you would have called these people, you would have gotten a statement, but you intentionally don't get the statement when she's asked about it. This Christian who's supposed to tell the truth, she is lying. West part, she took a second oath as a police. She's now lying. No, I don't know from Gininda. Yay, God, what happened to briefing? You guys were briefing one another as to what was happening. Now that your lies are catching up with you, now you don't know to Prikatia Gininda. We see you, but Pega, when Mngomezulu, cook. Cook Mngomezulu. Yar, akube Mngomezulu. Okay, look, Mandisa Mashako, guys, not Mandisa Mashako, man, Mandisa Mkize. It appears like that woman is coming to testify, but we know for a fact that Ubapshope, I think it's Ubapshope, he's definitely coming to testify. Hey, the court has been taken, from this shape to the opposite. Yeah, I'm saying, guys, please, if you see Sfiso Mayo, tell him that, hey, the court is banning this side. The court is spending. Mngomezulu, the purpose to demonstrate that the investigation you conducted is far away from the truth of what happened on the 26th of October. I'm like, yeah. Today, I think if I were to, you know what I'm saying, decide otherwise, I will hire Mngomezulu and say, that's my lawyer. Mngomezulu, there's no way you could not know that Brigadier Kininda interviewed the Meyiwa family. Mokola, I disagree. I'm not the lead investigator. Sometimes Kininda will continue with the investigator. Sometimes I am busy with other investigation. That's a liar. She's now being caught up. Now lies are catching up with her. Now she doesn't know anything. Uza waza mdlakahla shona phekwa Mngomezulu ngamiyeki siyapheka la. It shows that Mngomezulu prepared. That's what you like about the lawyers. Yes, lawyers who when they say black lawyers don't prepare, not Mngomezulu. Please don't include Mngomezulu among those. This lawyer is prepared. It's exciting to watch. You know what I'm saying? He brings this element. I'm like, I was Mngomezulu. Mukhola says there was the sitting there. There was a sitting there. It's not the truth. It's not the truth because warrant were obtained and warrant or issued based on evidence that is presented. Now she's answering the question. Mngomezulu says these people who are standing before this court, accused number 1 to 5, they are not the right people who took the life of Senzo Meyiwa. You arrested wrong people. And Mokhola says, no, it is because of the evidence we obtained. We wouldn't have obtained this warrant of arrest. We don't trust them anyway. We don't trust them anyway. They can, if they were able to arrest the wrong people, gather Zungu and others, the liars. Look, how do you think they could have failed to get a warrant of arrest? They were able to forge documents and come up with liars of witnesses that are corrupt. Now, if you think that if they were able to achieve that, why do you think now they are not able to achieve the right things? No, we know that these witnesses that are being called corrupt police. Zungu was busy doing corruption with police. You have never held them accountable. That means you agree with this corruption. You knew about it. You allow Zungu to get away with all the corruption, driving the state vehicle drunk, carrying a firearm drunk, all these things, all these shenanigans. Today, you want to convince us that you wouldn't have obtained this warrant of arrest if there were no evidence. If you were able to let Zungu get away with all this corruption, it shows that you are a friend of corruption, so we don't believe you. Hey, it ends there. Yeah, man. Yeah. Mngomezulu, there's an evidence before this court by Brigadier Kininda. Brigadier Kininda, he said he got a statement from Zungu before Muziga Ukhulelwa accused number 1 was approached or was arrested. I hear you, but he never told me about that. So I don't know. Mngomezulu, please, don't torture me. I don't know. Mngomezulu is like, I am going to cook here. I'm like, hey guys, I try to intervene and then Mngomezulu, please, she's Mngomezulu was like, hey, Bongan, so when I'm gonna deal with this one. Mngomezulu is dealing with this one. Mngomezulu, Mngomezulu now points Mokhola to the to the Sbia's confession that names such as Makimbi and Marco Buthelezi were implicated. Mngomezulu, Makimbi is dead. Marco is not here. Can you put it on record why they are not among the accused? Here. you obtain an evidence. You obtain this confession, the confession that implicated them. You did an investigation, right? Marco is not there. Makembe is not there. It drives the point and the narrative by Advocate Mngomezulu that the people you arrested are not the right people. You chose who to persecute or who to prosecute. Persecute and prosecute, one and the same thing, because it all inflicts pain, right? You persecuted these ones because you deliberately wanted to persecute these ones. Now you are prosecuting them, right? You prosecuting these ones because you chose. Otherwise, you would have arrested Marco. And I see where also Advocate Mngomezulu is going, because then it also says that you knew that if you were going to arrest everybody else and leave the Khumalo girl, then we were going to ask you, Ugutua, it was going to be obvious that you are protecting her. So now you want to pretend like, you know what I'm saying? But we see it for what it is. Mngomezulu, guys. And then Mngomezulu says, the statement that talks about Kelly Khumalo was commissioned by you. Is that correct? Loko says, it's correct. Aibo. It says, the sixth statement that talks about Kelly Khumalo was commissioned by you. Is that correct? And it says yes. Mngomezulu, two statements were commissioned by me. Geninda statements. Mngomezulu, are you telling me that it was both those statements was not discussed with you? Mokhola, I am part of the investigating team. I won't know everything. Instead of saying yes or no, right? Mokhola, a Christian, Mamfundisi, right? Who is lying under oath, guys. I'm wondering, what is she teaching the people who are supposed to be led by her at church? Because she occupies a position of responsibility, a position where you teach people to be morally upstanding. And when a person is morally upstanding, that person cannot violate the Constitution, because they will never steal. They will never lie. They will never sleep with people's wives. They will never eat drugs. They will never sell drugs. Once a person is morally upstanding, those people do not violate the Constitution. Now you have Mamfundis, Mohola, Batubakai Mohola, who goes around violating the Constitution. What are you teaching your people? Right. The first people who were conducted after the murder was the Meyiwa family. Until today, you have not obtained a statement from them. That's the point that is making, to say you are deliberately diverting this. Hence, they must be arrested, all of them. Mohola, Mohane, Zungu, Gininda, God Gininda. That one is untouchable, guys. That one, God Gininda, is untouchable. So all of them, I don't know who has power, who can help us here and get them arrested. All of them, because they diverted this investigation and took it towards a certain direction where it was not supposed to go. But because they were intending to protect their friends, that today they don't want to confess that they were protecting. We see it for what it is. We are aware of their shenanigans, and we see it. We see through this. What's up, Mngomezulu? Come on, Mngomezulu. Kuphela. Hey, skhathele laba. How? Mngomezulu, the people who reported to immediately after the incident was the family of Senzo Meyiwa. You didn't take a statement from them, right? And then she still puts Brigadier Gininda under the bus and say no. And she knows that Brigadier Gininda is listening to this case. Obviously, he's now thinking of ways of how he's going to answer this question. But the fact remains, whether the accused will be found guilty or not guilty, we know the truth that they are not involved in the Meyiwa case. Number one. Number two, the fact remains, and the fact is that we know now for a fact that, you know what, Mngomezulu is the best lawyer. Whether he loses this case or not, I don't care. I don't give a damn, not even a swimming pool, right? but the fact remains, Mngomezulu knows his job. Mngomezulu loves his job. Mngomezulu is committed to his job. And that is what we know, and we know it for a fact. It remains that. Now, the first report was made by Khumalo to Mandisa. Mogola, I have no knowledge for that. Mr. Madlala gave report to Mr. Hlophe. My lawyer object. The witness said, my lord, he doesn't know about that Mitumelo when he was asking. We're like, hey, we knew about that. What's up, Mngomezulu? Pega, shisa Mngomezulu, shisa the court. Mr. Madlala told Mr. Hlophe that Zandi's boyfriend shot Ulokus Senzo Meyewa. Immediately after Senzo was killed, there was a first report made by Khumalo to Mandisa Mkhize. Do you know about that, Mogola? No. But she's an investigator. She's supposed to know all of these things. Ay, my daughter. Mngomezulu here was exposing the incompetence of these investigators. Number one. Number two, their biasness. Number three, she was exposing the fact that they are busy protecting some people here, right? Mogola even said, well, how can we protect them? What are we gaining if you have gained something? Because now we know you are a liar. If you have gained something, look, do you think you would have told us? No, you wouldn't have told us. So we don't believe you, right? We don't believe liars here. In this YouTube channel, we don't believe liars. And liars, we push them. You know what I'm saying? We say, thank you. Stay away from us. Tina, we are saying we want justice for the Meyiwa family. The Meyiwa family must get justice. Justice include you getting arrested. Mogola, Mamfundis. It involves you getting arrested. You must be arrested. You must serve two punishment. One, you are a Christian. You shouldn't be lying. You are lying. Two, you are a police officer. You took an oath of not lying. You are lying. So when you must serve two punishment. When I'm called, you will hate me. I know, but the truth remains the same. Mina, I'm of the view that the accused are not the right ones. The right ones are being protected by you, Mogola. Mngomezulu. He says, not rely on the state witness who will call the witnesses who will testify. This is where this is where it felt good. You know what I'm saying? Mngomezulu says, hey man, Mngomezulu was like, I'm gonna call these witnesses. I'm like, hey, kusazoshuba. Kusazozabomandisa. I know they're going to turn down the court too. I trust them. Kusazoba mnandi la. Are you telling me that what is in the statement was not discussed with Brigadier Kuninda Mogola? Yes, Brigadier Kuninda did not respond that liar again. She's a Christian, and I need to emphasize this because I'm a Christian too. All right, I should not be found sleeping with people's wives. I should not be found selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? Not unless I buy a car and then they plant those drugs and say I sell them. But as a Christian, I don't even smoke, right? I don't do alcohol. Right? I shouldn't be found in those things of lying, going around arresting wrong people. No. Mamhola, the problem I take offense in her behavior is because she is Mamfundisi. If she was not Mamfundisi, I would have understood. I wouldn't have understood as well. God Gininda Naya must be arrested too. I wouldn't have understood, but it's worse when Mamfundisi lies. Scateletin. This lies about Balo playing us in court. We tired. Abantu smele kancane shame. Scatele yibothini. Mngomezulu pheka qhubeka. Mngomezulu, what we gather is that the person who shot Senzo Meyiwa is Longwe Twala. Baloyi, we submit the only way is to call the witnesses. Mngomezulu, this is contained in the defense case. Oh my God. Mngomezulu, the person who shot Senzo Meyiwa is Longwe Twala. I'm like, hey, Mngomezulu, name something. Where was Mngomezulu? The person who killed Senzo Meyiwa is not among these people. Mngomezulu is a bull. You know what I'm saying? He's a lion. He stands there and roar like a lion. When he's roaring like a lion, we catch the flu. I'm not saying, look, someone catch the flu in court. If you don't get it, forget about it. If you don't get it, forget about it. Okay, what we gather is that the person, okay, we've already covered this one. Let's continue. Mngomezulu, all of you all cooked this evidence. Everything is covered up here. You know who you are protecting. I'm like, Mngomezulu, everything here is a cover up. You cooked this evidence. And I'm going to ask you a question. And that question is fair. Don't you think, guys, really they cooked the evidence? I mean, come to think of it, guys. Come to think of it. We have seen it happening. Police lying. You know, I mean, come on, the cell phone expert, they are telling things that they are not supposed to be telling. Nje, it's a mess. We even ask a few questions. If Kelly Khumalo wants to cleanse her name, why wouldn't she go to court? The state does not intend to call Kelly Khumalo her mom, but those are eyewitnesses. Yet you are saying we are pursuing justice. Guys, we are not pursuing justice here. We are pursuing cover-ups. This is not justice, guys. This is cover-ups. And it must be seen like that. This is not justice, because if it is justice, they would have called everybody that have seen what was happening. They would have called Kelly Khumalo to come and tell her side of the story. They would have called Kelly Khumalo's mom to come and tell their side of the story. They wouldn't have called these useless police that they have nothing to do with the death of Senzo Meyiwa. They're busy. Instead of calling the right witnesses, they are calling the wrong witnesses, wasting time in court. Yet they want us to believe that it's about justice. This is not about justice. It's about cover-ups. I agree with him. If this was about finding justice for the Meyiwa family, they would have gone down to Durban, gather statements from the Meyiwa family as well. They would have investigated any lead. For the fact that they did not investigate any lead, it shows that their intentions was never to discover the truth, but was to protect individuals. And I kept asking you guys, now you're beginning to see what I'm saying. When I asked you guys, if the majority of the people are not inclined, or they are not in line with the state, then according to definition, the state is supposed to be representing the majority. But now the majority is not on the side of the state. So who does the state represent? Now you're beginning to see what I'm saying to you guys. That from the beginning, there was never an interest from these people to promote the interest of the people. It was to promote their greedy interest. We need to know who's paying them, because the state is supposed to be representing our interest. 80% of people, if not 90%, don't believe that these are the right people. So it's only 10% and those rich people that are protecting. Now you want to tell us that who would have paid us? No, we know. We're not stupid here. We know. We can see things for what it is. You may hate us. You may want to kill us, but we will still tell you the truth. The truth remains the truth, and the truth is we see it for what it is. And we're not going to be look. We are with Mngomezulu on this one. What's Mngomezulu? Senzo was shot according to the evidence I have when he was separating Longwe and Zandi when they were fighting. Longwe, when he came to Kelly's house, he was drunk, in possession of a 38 special revolver. There were 3 shots that were fired. Do you remember I argued the issues of how many shots were fired? Now that we are not being told the truth, we are being taken from pillar to post. One bullet projectile was found, blah, blah, blah. But we said 3 shots. We should be finding 3 bullet projectiles. If there are not 3 bullet projectiles, at least I'm glad I did these videos. We should be able to say this hole, this is where the bullet entered. This is ceiling, this is where the bullet entered. Then the one in the body of Senzo Meyiwa. None of such evidence is found. But we are supposed to believe that what they are telling us is the truth. No, come on Mngomezulu. Bathathe dlakadla. Mngomezulu. Hey, okay, so let's continue. Okay, I think that's it. No, so far, let's leave it here. You know what? Here we're cooking. Mngomezulu, I am so impressed. I am hiring with immediate effect as my lawyer. This man can prepare. But now that the man can prepare, guys, we must be careful. Mngomezulu must be protected. These evil people, they will want to do something. They tried already. The fact that this man is going hard on them. Guys, I'm telling you, Mngomezulu must be protected, guys. Those who are prayerful people, guys, we need to pray for Mngomezulu. I'm serious about it. To those who know God and who are somehow Christians or who happens to find themselves praying, this is the time. If ever there's a time for you guys, this is the time. You need to give me just a few minutes. I need to do this right. You guys, we need to pray for Mngomezulu. I don't know what is happening here. We need to pray for Mngomezulu. People like Mngomezulu, guys, are very rare to find. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Now we get it now. So people like Mngomezulu, guys, are very rare to find. I told you that the defense, they are very silly in their approach. They don't want to talk about the case. They don't want to go as hard as Mngomezulu is going. Mngomezulu is able to say, this did not happen, but this happened. And that is what the judge was asking from the beginning. But these lawyers, the lawyers of ours, they are protecting themselves. They don't want to get the benefit because they saw, like I told you guys, anybody that goes hard on the Khumalo girl, something will happen to that person. Guys, I'm telling you, when I say you need to pray for Mngomezulu, it is because I know for a fact, and this is what I know. Mind you, I am a YouTuber, right, who happens to analyze this case, but the death threat I have faced, right, the latest one, if I can tell you this threat, and everything. If I can tell you where they are coming from the most reliable people who wear these uniforms, right? Who when they stand, when they speak about crime, you will swear that they are fighting crime. It's corruption. So if they've got a problem with a broadcaster like me, right? How much more Mngomezulu who's bringing them down? I'm trying to demonstrate this point that they will not take it kindly, and I have to. My family lives in fear, right, because of them, right? Things that have happened to me because of them. So if it has happened to me, just a YouTuber, analyzing this case and exposing the truth the way it is, how much more Mngomezulu, right, who is at the forefront of the war? That's what I'm saying, guys, pray for Mngomezulu. They will try and find a case against Mngomezulu. They will try. We know them. We know. They will try and build a case. Maybe somehow. Guys, they did that to some of us. We got that information that they were looking to build a case. Right? It is by God's mercy that we are not even arrested today. Because we spoke against the unspoken one, the ones that you shouldn't mention their names, right? About God Kindinda. Nobody should speak evil against that man. Because if you do so, something will happen to you. You know what I'm saying? These mafias, we see them. All of them, we see them. Yeah. But I'm saying, guys, like on a serious note, pray for Mngomezulu. Otherwise, I'm very impressed. He got that woman and he shows preparedness. That liar, that Mamfundis who's a liar. And Mngomezulu was like, I'm going to grab you. I'm going to deal with you. It appears like the way Mngomezulu is dealing with him, it appears like we still need more time. And I'm like, Mngomezulu, even if you deal with her the entire week, so be it. But when you are done with him, she must know that, you know what, there's a man called Mngomezulu. That man dealt with me thoroughly. She must know wherever she is. The people that are following her, who are calling her Mamfundis, they must stop calling her Mamfundis. When Mngomezulu is done dealing with that Mamfundis of yours, guys, when Mngomezulu is done dealing with her, All of them must be like, we don't want to associate ourselves with you, because how can you be a Christian who goes around arresting wrong people, still go to court and still perpetuate your lies? You want us to side with such a person? No, we're not going to do that. Okay, the tribes will easily tell you, hey, we don't buy to lies. Please don't involve us. Here in this channel, we tell you, you can lie. Go Facebook, go Twitter. When you lie, I don't even deal with them. That's the nice part here. I don't deal with them. I look at the comments, people dealing with you there. I'm like, yeah, here. Here we detect lies coming, and then they will deal with you. And then I'll be like, they said to me, "Hi, Bongan, you are a leader. Focus on your work. Tina will focus on that one." I've seen comments where people are dealing with people in my comments, and they were like, "Leave Bongan alone." I'm like, yeah. So in this channel, Tina lies. We detect it easily. We're like, bala, bala. Nobody's coming here to lie. Whether you are God Kininda, whether you are Mafundisi, we don't care. We don't give a damn, not even a swimming pool. Lies detected, we reject it. That's it. We don't give a damn about your position. You lie, we detect the lies, we reject it.